Aircraft Amendment Bill 2019. Okay. So as we have discussed that this bill will first of all strengthen the three regulatory bodies, okay, which are already existing, and apart from that, there would be it would increase the level of security and safety in the aircraft operations of the nation. So the bill will amend the existing act. The bill will amend the existing act, Aircraft Act 1934. So now we'll see what are the key features of this bill. जो आपको exam के लिए basically important है. So what are the key features of this particular bill? It will make three regulatory bodies under the Civil Aviation Ministry into statutory bodies. So what are the three bodies which we are creating, which we are making it as a statutory body? So these three bodies are the Directorate General of Civil Aviation, Bureau of Civil Aviation Security, Aircraft Accidents Investigation Bureau. So these three bodies, we want to try to make these three bodies as a statutory body. Okay. So इसको statutory body बनाना चाह रहे हैं हम लोग. So earlier these three bodies were not statutory bodies. Okay. Earlier these three bodies were not statutory bodies. So, but now we want to make these three bodies, Director General of Civil Aviation, Bureau of Civil Aviation Security, and Aircraft Accidents Investigation Bureau as a statutory bodies. Now we'll see functions of three bodies. So we'll discuss these three bodies one by one. So first, our first body is the Director General of Civil Aviation, that is DGCA. So it will carry out. So it will carry out regulatory and safety oversight functions concerning matters under the bill. Example: registration of civil aircraft, certification of air parts, licensing of pilots, and formulation of standards, etc. So these are the basically basic functions of this DGCA. Okay, these are the basic functions of this DGCA. So it will carry out the general functions like the licensing, to provide the licensing to pilots, or the restriction of the civil aircrafts, okay, certification of airports, and formulation of standards, etc. And the second body is the Bureau of Civil Aviation Security, BCAS. So we'll see what is this. As name suggests, that it will deal with the civil aviation security. तो जितने भी security measures उसको लेने के लिए basically ये body बनाएंगे. Like was Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau. That means this body deals with only aircraft accidents, okay, and it investigates the accident. What are the reasons of accidents, okay, what are these loopholes in this kind of flights, okay. These things are decided by the Aircraft Accidents Investigation Bureau. So like this bureau for the civil aviation security, it is the regulatory authority for civil aviation security in India. It is responsible for the development, implementation, and maintenance of the national civil aviation security. Yes. So it is responsible for the development, implementation, and maintenance of the national civil aviation security program. Yes. Anybody want to ask anything? Okay. So now next body is the AAIB. Okay. That is this body deals with the accidents. Investigates accidents. So it investigates aircraft accidents and incidents in India. So these three bodies will then be headed by Director General. So भी इन तीनों bodies को अलग-अलग लोग head करते हैं. But now after this creation of this bill, these three bodies will be headed by the Director General. Okay, who will be appointed by the central government. So this is the first feature of this particular bill. Now second feature is about that it proposes to enhance the maximum limit of fine from the existing rupees 10 lakh to rupees 1 crore for certain offences and violation of rules. So what we are saying here that if anybody do not follow the rules, so the suggested rules in this particular bill, that person will be liable, or that company will be liable to have this fine. Earlier this fine limit was rupees 10 lakh. But now the fine limit has been increased to rupees 1 crore. That means the aircraft carriers can be imposed a fine of rupees 1 crore, which was earlier 10 lakh rupees. For violation of any rules, this is the second feature of this bill. ये भी एग्जाम में पूछा जा सकता है कि that अभी जो फाइन हो गया that is ₹1 crore और पहले ये जो फाइन था that was ₹10 lakh. And our next is it also emerged the scope of the existing act to include regulation of all areas of air navigation. Okay. So apart from third feature of this particular bill is about it also enlarged the scope of the existing act to include the regulation of all areas of air navigation. तो इसका स्कोप पहले से इस पर्टिकुलर एक्ट का बढ़ा दिया गया है that it will regulate, this bill will regulate the all areas of air navigation. जहाँ पर फ्लाइट्स बेसिकली नेविगेट होते हैं उन सारे एरियाज को ये रेगुलेट करेगा. पहले सिर्फ जहाँ पर एयरपोर्ट्स है या जहाँ पर एयरक्राफ्ट बेसिकली लैंड होती है वहीं पर उनको रेगुलेट करता था, बट नाउ all the navigation areas also will be under the scope of this particular bill. Okay, so these are the three basically the main features. और इसमें ज्यादा क्वेश्चन आएगा कि या तो ये स्टैट्यूटरी बॉडीज के ऊपर आएगा या तीन बॉडीज को स्टैट्यूटरी बॉडी बनाया गया है. ओके, स्टैट्यूटरी बॉडी हम समझते हैं, बड़ा स्टैट्यूटरी बॉडीज ऑब्वियसली तो वो जो बॉडीज हैं, जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जिनको पार्लियामेंट एक्ट से बेसिकली बनाया जाता है, उस बॉडी को स्टैट्यूटरी बॉडी बोला जाता है. ओके, यू ऑलरेडी नो.
Thanks for watching our video. Please like, share and subscribe.